I'm so excited. Okay. Hello, this is not a spring chicken. Yes, I am so excited. Well, because let's just say we have a lot of very exciting things happening here for MBN or News Video Web. But on a more important front, when it comes to news, okay, President Obama, I think you might want to be checking your scriptwriter because, well, let's just say it's really obvious you're not reading the material before you read it in front of the teleprompter. Because, hello, some of those facts about oil, what
deficit reduction.
Yeah, and it's like everybody knows it's not true. So, you know.
He didn't seem to know it.
Yeah, but see, part of it is you're coming off like Anchorman.
I know, like, you know.
Oh, remember that movie
Rod
with Will Ferrell?
Burgundy. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, anyway, we're going to bring all... Oh, yeah, and of course, other earth-shattering news is, of course, the tsunami in Japan. Actually, that was huge. Yeah. 8.9?
Yeah, and you see all those little cars that Obama wants to put us in floating off into the ocean.
Oh, yeah,
all of those
they
little
don't weigh
cars.
as much.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines of today. Obama and his ridiculousness.
Okay, I mean, everybody was, I mean, we're talking, they were snickering when he was talking, and he gets that, when he is pissed, he gets that, you know, he gets very stiff-faced when he doesn't understand why, but it's called Mary Jane Obama, because it looks like he must have been on something to be able to seriously say that oil production is at a higher rate than it's been since any time since Bill Clinton was president. When everybody knows oil production is...
I know.
He shut down all the drilling, offshore drilling. He shut down all the new drilling all across the country.
Isn't it like almost an all-time low?
It's at an all-time low. It hasn't been that low in 40 or 50 years. And then Mary Jane Obama popped out again when they're talking about deficit. We're serious about deficit reduction. We offered more deficit reduction than the Republicans did. The Republicans are refusing to come to the table and talk to us about how serious we are, and that they're trying to cut programs that will take food away from your grandparents. No. And see, he had $4.5 billion worth of cuts in a $3.5 trillion budget, and he's not talking to Republicans except condemning them. I mean, everybody in the world, including, this guy had 11 Democrats vote against him on his budget proposal. 11. If the Republicans had picked up 2 more senators, they'd have had the $61 billion cut. That's how bad off he is, and he doesn't even know it. Because, you know, this is the guy that would sit there, the teleprompter said, okay, my wife is available for visits between 3 and 4 this afternoon, bring $1,000 apiece. He would have read it and never known what he was saying. And then wonder when there's this gasp and he would have been mad because basically the teleprompter has moved on and he doesn't know what he said. I don't think he ever actually reads what he's saying in front of me. It's basically the talking.
It's just like that Anchorman movie.
Yeah, it's Ted Baxter on the Mary Tyler Moore Show when they used to put dirty things in for him on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. You know, and then Ed Asner would tell them, "Stop playing with Ted." You know, so.
Hundreds dead in Japan.
Oh, they think it's even worse than that. You know, they've got an entire commuter train missing.
Missing?
Missing. The train is missing. Okay, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, if you've watched television and you saw all of the Obama-type cars floating off into the ocean, that would not happen to an American car because American cars have weight to them. But they just swept ashore, this little wave, just picked up all the Obama cars, all the little green things that they're using, and they all floated off into some country around the world.
Tsunami warnings for Hawaii and the U.S. West Coast on the watch.
I know, but it's going to actually it's hitting us right now. It's a 1.5 feet tall, folks. Yeah,
they said it's going to. I know 1.5 feet doesn't sound that big, but they said it's on. The tsunami warning is on for 2 to 5 more hours.
Yeah.
And Crescent City, California officials say tsunami severely damaged the harbor up to about $2 million damage.
Yeah, well, but Crescent City is actually a harbor built below sea level, and a lot of the city is built on the docks. And with it's artificial ground that they build up over the years.
It's kind of like New Orleans, huh?
Yeah, it's like New Orleans. So what happens is a tsunami comes in and it does tremendous damage. But 2 million, last time it took out the city. So this was a 3.5 foot high wave is what he had. Last time I think they got hit with a 13-foot wave. So
Vermont governor laughs off criticism after secretive getaway.
Yeah, there's a Democrat, folks. It's all, you know, it's all right for Democrats to go play, but if a Republican gets caught, we must resign from office.
Ooh. Wisconsin defeat could help launch counterattack on the GOP.
Well, I heard that last night with the head of the AFL-CIO. It's now all over for the Republican Party as a viable party in this nation. As the nation is rallying around us. No. There's only 11% of the population are union members, folks. When they're taking these polls, they're all of them in fine print saying that at least 20% of the people are union members, and equally amount have union members in their families. You're skewing the polls by including, you can only include, okay, let's say, well, we're going to talk about illegal aliens, and we took the poll in Galveston, Texas, and we went to the Latino area to take the poll and see if they think that the United States is screwing them. Yeah, the pollings are no good.
Police search home of actor Charlie Sheen.
Well, they had been told that he had guns in the house. You know, it came right as he's talking to the lawyers about the custody arrangement of his children, which the police department admit they had no legal right to go in to take a week ago. And now they come in trying to find guns that they, but basically, the police are being played for suckers, and sooner or later they're going to
get harassment charges.
They're going to get harassment charges against them, and basically Sheen stands to make another $10–20 million off of the charge against the police.
Well, who in the world is sitting there calling the police? Are they just?
Well, the assumption is it's his wife.
I know. I was going to say it's probably
that she's trying to get more. Okay, she's
trying to get more money.
Okay. Charlie Sheen is playing everybody. I mean, he's doing things like.
So she's trying to play him.
I mean, he is playing Bill O'Reilly. He's playing all of these people on the Christian right. He's playing the people on the left. Everything he does makes money at the moment. They said he is the golden boy of the industry. I mean, they're coming at this guy with endorsement deals like you cannot believe. I mean, if they said,
"Go, Charlie, go."
I mean, basically, it doesn't hurt CBS, and CBS and Warner's will pay him the $100 million. The assumption was he was going to get between 80 and 125 million.
Yeah.
And so he's only sued for 100. He'll get the 100.
Yep.
And they'll bring in. The problem comes is, this is a good one. The problem comes is they can't get anybody that wants to replace him. Everybody's turning it down because they do not. Let's put it this way.
It's a no-win situation.
I heard one of the actors, the prominent actors, that was supposedly asked to turn it down, said, "I don't want to work for this son of a bitch."
Who? Oh, the network?
I think he was talking about the producer.
Oh.
He's getting a really bad rep because Sheen may be a lot of things, but Sheen is a professional when he works.
Well, and that's part of it is people in the acting community know he's a real pro.
I know. Even no matter how wasted he is, he works. Yeah. And I heard one of the people said that he not only knows my lines, he knows everybody's lines. And when he said it is not making any difference. No matter what he had done the night before, he shows up and works. When he's not showing up to work, it's because they're ordering him not to show up.
Well,
it's a PR thing for them. They figure, the whole trick was they figured they could save 50% of the cost. They get a year that Sheen would have been doing on his contract, and then 2 more years after that, and they get to 300 episodes. And they don't pay a whole lot of money, but Charlie Sheen's name will be on the entire show.
Interesting.
Well, they won't know that he's not in the last 75 episodes.
California teen survives a plunge off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Which not a whole lot of people ever do, folks. I mean, that's generally a death toll when you jump off that thing.
Isn't that why they jump off of it?
It killed him because you're hitting the water like a brick. But he must have been totally relaxed when he hit the water because, I mean,
it's kind of like a drunk getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
Right, because they're all relaxed and they survive, other people don't.
Because I remember my father used to say people used to jump off the towers of the aircraft carriers, and they just bust the hell out of their bodies when they do it.
Oh, really?
They want to see if they can jump into the water. Well, no.
Some things are not the smartest things to do.
Yeah.
A nation says Obama is leading the country in the wrong direction.
I know. It's basically, they said that things have gotten worse. Okay, here's the poll is, a choice between Obama and George Bush. The nation had basically elected Obama because they were anti-Bush, now wants Bush. Isn't that something?
Interesting.
They feel they were all better off with Bush as president than they were as Obama.
Yeah, but Obama got elected on that anybody but Bush.
Now, it's anybody but Obama, including Bush.
U.S. teens and young adults doing it less, the study says.
We're the people that took the poll, but know Mary Jane Obama closely. I hate to tell you folks, they aren't doing it any less. What could I going to say? I know somebody standing in front of the camera who basically almost came the same day his mother and father got married. And that's an era when you didn't do it as much, and it's always been done.
And Michelle Obama declared the best dressed First Lady in American history and a trendsetter for all future ladies to live up to.
That's why we got Mary Jane Obama out today, because listen, I won't tell you what television comic that's a left-wing liberal said. He's bringing pictures of her up, and he's, oh my God, there's a freight train. Oh no, that's Michelle Obama. And they said, oh my God, you know, look at those buffed arms, you know, look at that, you know, look at her in that evening. Oh no, she turned around, you know. Yeah, he was not very nice to Michelle Obama. They see that shows that the Obama mystique is wearing off when they're really going. When you're going after it, well, but they keep bringing up this ridiculousness that.
Well, you know, that's the part. It's like it's so ridiculous that you can't help but the comedians can't help but make fun of it.
This woman has the most god-awful bad taste in clothes that you can imagine. I mean, I have never seen a president's wife pick clothes as bad as she does. But she's the trendsetter.
And a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
That if you pay no attention to what the people are saying around you, it's obviously you're an elected official.